just start by saying I'm so sorry about the COVID scare last week. It turns out it was just a cold, but I had to let you know just in case, so I'm really sorry about that. But I'm really glad to see that you've managed to make it back this week, and it really is so lovely to see you, so thank you for making that time to come along. So following on from last week's session, would anyone like to share with us what they've got for the Forget It bin this week?
Didn't bring anything. I don't have anything. I left everything behind.
That you got out?
Got out, but took everything from me. My possessions, my pride, my dignity. All of my things that I wanted, I had to get the police involved just to get them back. And even at that point, he'd already destroyed them all.
But you've still got your voice.
My voice. I could barely raise my eyes to him, let alone my voice.
So how can you use that voice now?
I don't know what to say. I feel so scared and so ashamed, embarrassed that I'm here because of him, because of what he did to me, and I don't want to. I want to just shout into this bin and give all the words that I've wanted to say. But I can't. I'm tired. Really tired.
You can rest now. It's okay.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Are you okay?
No. Yeah. Oh. There's so many words that I wanted to say and couldn't. It's like I've waited a lifetime to say something, but I couldn't say anything. If that makes sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Well done for that. I know that was really tough for you. Well done. So, would anyone like to share next?
I'll go next. I've brought this.
Nice dress.
That's what I used to think. I used to think that they were nice. I used to think that he was nice, but it wasn't so much about the dresses. It was the reason behind it.
And what were those reasons?
Some sort of control, a hold on me. It would start with compliments, you know, oh, you look nice, that suits you. And we'd go into suggestions. Why don't you wear this? Why don't you wear that? And it would then go into insistence of, you have to wear this, you can't wear that. And, you know, having designer clothes bought to you doesn't sound so nice, does it? But in the end, I just felt like a doll being dressed up and played with. And it just grinds you down. And you see, having something just as simple as having your freedom taken away from you, something as simple as buying the clothes you want to buy and wearing what you want to wear whenever you want, wherever you want, and just being able to express yourself, all of that just taken away from you. But I've had enough. I feel like now That's the reason I wear this.
I prefer this anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michelle, for sharing that. Is everyone doing okay? Would anyone like to take a moment or two, or perhaps break for coffee?
No, I think we're okay, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I might as well go next. You can have this. I don't need any of it anymore. I didn't need it before you, and I haven't needed any of it since. You made me look so ugly. I was covered head to toe in bruises, feeling like I had to wear a mask way before COVID. This eyeshadow, after having another bad beating, I don't need it anymore. And this concealer, I had to put on every day and was scared of what people would see underneath. And the worst part about all of it is I had to look in the mirror every day. I don't need any of it. You always started every argument, and I always felt like I was the one having to make up with you.
Well done, Jane, and well done to you all so far. I know it's so tough to talk about these things and relive things that you don't want to relive, but that's the purpose of the bin. That's what it's doing here this week. It's a place for you to put those things so you don't have to think about them anymore. You don't have to be tired from carrying that stuff around anymore. So let's keep it going. Who would like to go next?
I will. So, when you said to us last week that you wanted us to bring something that we could rid ourselves of, I found it really hard to think of what I could bring. I mean, it's been such a long time now. And then when I found it, I wasn't sure if this was what you had in mind. So sorry.
You don't need to be sorry. There's no right or wrong answer in this. It's about what feels right for you.
I think that's what I find really difficult, is knowing what is right, knowing what is wrong. Like I said, it's been so long, and I can't get rid of the memories, but I've been able to get rid of most of the evidence, and like, this is all I've got left. Like, these photos, they're all my important moments, my early memories, like parties and celebrations, our first house, my graduation. This is the last photo of me and my nan. And he's in all of them.
And you'd rather he wasn't?
Yeah. So, I made to cut him out. Cut the ties. To keep this important.
You understand that?
Like, in every one of these photos, like, I know that the smiles are faked and the happiness wasn't real. But then, like I said, one of my nan is precious. And like, I can get rid of these, but the thing, I'm sick of social media. I am sick of bumping into people that I haven't seen for years, and they look at me and then they still ask about him. They act like it was my fault. They say it's a shame, like I should be ashamed that I let him go. But I am letting him go. And I want him to know that I can't undo my past, but I am not going to let him control my future anymore. Just not.
Good for you. Ladies, I can't thank you enough for your openness and your honesty and your bravery. Honestly, you've been amazing today. So, Beth, would you like to go next, or would you like to go and get a coffee first?
No, I'd like to go next. So I brought a letter, but before that, I really want to thank you guys, thank all of you for last session, for all the sessions really. You're all so strong, and I don't know if you see it, but I know that I do, in every single one of you. And that really had an effect on me. Your strength really became my strength. I know that I wouldn't have been able to make the progress that I have without talking to you all. So, thank you. I was able to face them, all of them, in my mind at least. And I was able to write again for the first time in so long without fear of what I would write, without being afraid of what I had to say. And so it let me say a few things that I've been meaning to for a long time. So, dear you who told me that I had no voice, you lied. I know that now. I know that you lied a lot, and it made me feel small, stupid, naive and weak. But I've never been weak or small. I'm silly, but I'm clever. And I am loud and a fighter. And I won't let the next you let me think otherwise. So, goodbye to everything that you gave me, because I don't want it. Goodbye to everything that I held on to, because I don't need it. I remember now who I am. And to be honest, it's of no concern of yours. Sincerely, me.